Dear viewers, I'm Coil Quickguard and welcome back to Tactics Ogre Reborn. Today is just going to be a short episode. It's just going to be one level. But, well, I'm still here in the Palace of the Dead. And I'm afraid it is, in fact, every single floor all the way down to 100. But the important thing is that I have reached level 41, which is important. Now, there's a couple things to tell you that I have encountered on my way down here. First off, I came across Nybeth. And Nybeth has turned themselves into a lich. So that is a thing that has happened. Secondly, you know what? Gildis, you can probably do a thing. I also encountered a woman named, like, Beelzebub something or other. So she showed how to use a Book of the Dead in order to turn undead units into skeletons and ghosts. And now in this level, we are going to be doing something really special. So first, let's fill up on my special units. I have also been finding a number of interesting relics and other things along the way. For instance, my golem can now turn into his ultimate form, the Balder Golem. Apparently he has to go into the changing room for that. We can take my various spellcasters, and we are going to give them something called Ring of the Dead, which is somewhere. It might be in here. Maybe it's equipable. I'm not really sure. I just want to make really sure that I'm not missing it. What do these do? Oh, okay. Looking for... Here we go. Ring of the Dead. Okay. So I need to take the spellcasters that I've brought in here, and I have decided it is finally time to make my army a little bit scarier. So we are going to get several liches added to my forces. Why? Because I felt like it. I have also been finding quite a bit of equipment as I work my way through the dungeon. Some of which are extremely good and powerful. We have been finding a lot of good armor as well, including Damascus armor, which is pretty nice. And what's also cool is that I am starting to find relics and gear that are called the CD stuff. And if you put this on characters, their movement type actually changes to teleportation. So, yeah, I can actually just cause some of my units to be able to teleport at will. Which admittedly will probably be pretty good on my liches. So let's head into this level, number 41, and learn how to do this.
There. This is more like...
Here she is, the Wicca Beelzebub.
The woman from before.
Hello.
How unusual to see mortals here. Ah, you are Deneb of Goliath, commander of the forces at Almorica. That explains how you were able to defeat Georges. A perfect opportunity to use the Dragon Lord's Rings of the Dead. They will resonate with the power of the temple.
Yep. So when living human units use Rings of the Dead, they transform into liches.
That's the same artifact Nibeth used.
The liches are not themselves undead, as far as I understand it, so they still level up. But they do give you a lot of power.
Let alone employ it. Denizens of the...
Yeah. And then your usual spell to summon a bunch of undead. I think it's a little bit BS that I'm about to have an army with several liches in it. But I still don't get to enjoy, you know, a spell that just lets me summon all of the undead. No, only bad guys get this spell.
Now, Deneb of Goliath, let us see if you live up to your reputation.
So there are a few specific story events that take place as we go deeper and deeper into the dungeon. So I will try to record those at least. But it's going to be a little... it's going to be a little haphazard. It's going to jump around between different levels. We're not going to be able to do anything else more toward potentially recruiting a Wicca until we actually get out of this dungeon. Because I'm not 100% on this, but from everything I have read, it is necessary to do the purchasing of dragon orbs and the upgrading of relics, specifically at Deneb's shop, which is only in certain places at certain times of the day, on certain calendar days. Okay, Bayan can't become a monk, or can't become a lich. This is why I brought a lot of people along. Maybe Benedict can become a lich. Okay, Benedict is now a lich. So that's pretty damn cool. Cannabis, you can go ahead and move in. I will still clear the levels very quickly. That was the teleport power. That was so damn good. Sarah is... Oh, Sarah cannot become a lich. Okay. Gildis can become a lich. No, okay, Gildis can't become a lich. So, I have successfully brought one Lich to this fight. I do really want to have more than that. I cannot retreat from this battle. Okay. Well, then apparently my army is only going to ever have one Lich, because I sure as hell am not working my way down another 41 levels of this goddamn dungeon again. But that's okay. I've mostly been trying to have one of everything. I can live with one Lich. That's fine. Let's just go ahead, pop all the enemies down to 0, and let the AI handle the rest of the level. So, let me look up which floors specifically have story events on them. Okay, floor 74 and floor 100. So, actually not much I have to worry about at this point. And then I guess there's
to you, surface dweller.
5
well.
heavenly general battles. I don't even know what those are, but those are on floors 77, 86, 89, 93, and 96. So, yeah, I will basically see you again when I'm all the way down to floor 70 freaking 4. Oh boy, that's going to take a while. See you soon! Moving on, it is time for the next story event down here on level 74 of the Palace of the Dead. My army has grown more powerful.
These are my...
I've got a Necromancer. My Lich is obscenely powerful. I've thrown like all of my stat boosting charms on them. They've got teleport spells, starfall spells. Like, the range on these is absolutely crazy. Like, it is nuts. It is actually nuts how powerful some of these people have gotten. I have also managed to recruit one of these guys at last, a familiar. And I finally recruited an ogre. And this is actually interesting. Ogres actually have some unique classes. The Hoplite, the Juggernaut, and this one is a Patriarch, which is pretty interesting. So, let the battle commence. Bring on the story. And then I will kill everyone immediately. Hello, Beelzebub. How are you doing?
Again. You and that necromancer have even more insatiable appetites for knowledge than I. Perhaps you are driven by some unquenchable desire? An ambition that fears not even death.
Honestly, mostly I'm here because it was on the way to get, like, recruit a character, and once I was already a few levels in, I figured, why not push myself? Why not actually see how it goes, you know?
Espouse whatever lofty ideals you wish. We all exist in this world to satisfy our baser desires.
I don't know if I'd agree with you on that one.
I feel it. That dark desire. Deep.
Yeah, sure.
You are a fitting supplicant to this temple. You.
I mean, to be fair, I do have a Lich and a Necromancer and a Warlock and all kinds of crazy stuff in my army right now. I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure you've got nothing to worry about.
I tire of this body. Perhaps I'll take yours.
All right.
Don't worry. There are
Let's
many,
do this.
many souls in need of bodies.
Yeah.
Blood
You're a
to
spooky
enter
necromancer.
into this world.
We're all very impressed with your spooky
remember
necromanceress.
How he
Ness.
pesters me to
It's
find
all
him a
very
suitable
impressive.
Yes. Let us.
Let's do it. Go, my army! This fight's going to be over very quickly. Genuinely, I've got some spellcasters so powerful now that I might actually be moving away from beasts on my team. Getting some more necromancers would be
Upon the dark
helpful.
You're not so different
It's
from we
it's
demons.
mostly fascinating
Your souls are born
what their
from
Starfall
ours.
spell can do. Especially if they trigger their engulf skill. Just the range on it is insane. Yeah. Deneb, you just do your thing. Kill a golem. It's all gonna be good. Exorcism's got a long range. Let's go, Cannabis. Good work, Cannabis. We're all very proud of you. And we're done. Yep.
Weak. Too
It is
weak.
just
as long as this
that
path to the dark
easy.
remain, and when they come,
So I guess the
we
next
will
big thing is on
meet
floor 100, but Heavenly General Battles, whatever those are, on floors 77, 86, 89, 93, and 96. I guess I'll show one of those just to kind of see what that's about. I'm getting all kinds of weapon and armor down here, so the adventure continues. Before we go into level 77, I did have a thought to check unique classes for Ngaro, and he can also become a Hoplite, Juggernaut, or Patriarch. So I think we're going to go with Juggernaut, which actually has 5 movement, which is really good. I'm gonna have to fiddle around and do something really cool with Ngora. But let's take a look at what a Heavenly General fight actually means. Because I have no clue what the implication of that is. But I would assume it's some kind of story event. Hold on. They've got, like, a guy glowing over here. An avatar of Arama, known as an ogre among the 12 heavenly generals. Okay. So, we still have to defeat everybody. I would still like the opportunity... I mean, it's not going to be hard to recruit, yeah, it's not going to be hard to recruit another ogre or lizard, so I can have one person of the hoplite class. I think we're totally fine just letting the AI handle this. Juggernaut could be a lot of fun, though. There's a lot of cool stuff in here, but most of it cannot be recruited. They are simply classes that I do not get access to. Recruiting them will not work. Good job, my Necromancer. Good job, Ninja. You actually managed to hit something eventually. And here's my summoning magic. Wow. That was sad. I think I can try to recruit one of the Phantoms, though? I do think my Necromancer actually has a skill to recruit a Phantom. Which might be kind of fun. Their movement isn't going to be especially good. Wraiths might not even be recruitable at all. I don't know. We'll find out. Next time the, holy crap! Next time the, Necromancer rolls around, we can certainly at least check. These things have absolutely crazy magic avoidance. It might also have something to do with the fact that, they vastly, they're vastly higher levels than me. Okay. I would assume that it might be worth picking up that guy's loot. Jesus, what the hell are those? Asura and Annihilation. Okay. So, having an Asura, probably worth getting. Let's check if these are actually recruitable. Okay, they are not recruitable. So then, the better thing for me to do... Actually, I can show off one of my new spells. I can use Paradigm Shift, which costs 100 mana to give another unit the opportunity to act again instantly. Which is a really damn good spell. And Starfall, which has an absolutely insane range. So we can take out both of them. And now we just need to wait for my Griffin to be able to move, and he can pick up the item drop. Alright, so it doesn't look like there's any, like, actual story event with the Heavenly Generals. They just seem to be, like, generic bosses with, special loot. Okay. So, in that case, I can just go ahead and continue beelining my way down to the bottom of the Palace of the Dead. And then we can finally get out of here and work on recruiting the special class Deneb, which I'm pretty sure I have done everything right in order to get. So, see you in a minute. Yeah, so we're ready to go down to floor 100. Now, I have learned something unfortunate. Apparently, this is not a 100 level dungeon. This is a 115 level dungeon. And the super lower levels are for post-game content, which I will not be doing, because that implies that once I leave this palace, I would have to redo all of the floors and then take this branch of paths down in order to get there. So, yeah, we're not going to be doing the codas, but we are going to quickly take care of this battle here. So, we're just going to make it quick. Not going to worry about it too much. And then we're going to go on trying to recruit Deneb as a Wicca.
I half suspect you are led by the same dark that shadows my path.
I doubt
Do you know
it.
that I have discovered the purpose for which this temple was constructed?
Was it to piss me off?
It was built for people like you. Ah, but I see you are not concerned with such matters.
Nope.
If you insist on playing the hero come to vanquish me, I shall be happy to act my part. Denizens of the...
Yeah. Who are you summoning? Oh no! Skeletons! Oh, I'm so scared. Not exactly a good showing of power here, Nybeth. There you go. See, that's more respectable. Okay.
This conflict was foreordained, you know. All is laid out upon the wheel of fate, free from the meddling hands of mortals.
Uh-huh, sure. Well, anyway, level 50? Nybeth is only level 50? That's actually really surprising. If we look at other enemies on these levels... Oh, screw that. I was fighting, like, level 60 and above enemies on other levels. Oh, come on. Alright, whatever. Let's just have them all finish this up. The sooner I'm done with all this BS, the sooner I can go get Deneb and actually move on with my life. I know that this game is from, like, I think 1995 originally. Like, I know that. I know that it's an older game. I understand that. I'm actually curious, when did the original Final Fantasy Tactics first came out? Yeah, 1997. So, this was actually 2 years before Final Fantasy Tactics even. So I can understand and I can appreciate that there are, like, some rough patches around that you wouldn't really see in a more modern game, alright? I understand that. I just also think that some of those rough patches are really, really rough. Holy crap, that was a hell of a spell. Come on, we gotta get in there. We need to kill Nybeth. It's important. Go, my chicken. Damn. Oh, no, you got him!
Yes. So, this is the dark. I am becoming one with you now. It is ecstasy. Yes.
You're kind of a freak.
The dark has chosen me. The bodies of the unwitting will be my vessels. I am immortal.
Dude, calm down, man. All right. The Palace of the Dead has been cleared. Or at least as much of it as I'm going to do. At long last, we can finally leave. As deep as you can for now, return to the world map. Yes. So, I am genuinely curious. If I go back in here, does it make me redo all of it? That right there is one of those rough edges that is absolute, unbelievable bullshit. Okay. Anywho... at this point, we need to go find Deneb. So... she's in certain areas depending on the day of the month. So, when would she be in Vosk? Okay, she never goes to Vosk. When would she be in Brigantis? On the 14th? Coritini on the 12th? Port Omish? She would be there on the 1st and the 15th. Grimsby, wherever the hell that is. So probably... let's see. Probably aiming for Goliath on the 6th would be the most reliable way to do this. Where the hell is Goliath? Okay, there's Goliath. Oh, no, never mind. Okay. There's not 30 days in a month. Okay. So, I'm on day 8. So, the 9th is Kaisaro. I can't get there on the 9th. Fidok. Probably want to aim for Balmamusa. 9, 10, 11, 12. Nope, that won't work. Coritini. 9, 10, 11, 12. So we go to Coritini on the 12th. And Deneb should be there.
Welcome, dear.
Okay. So Deneb is here. So now what I want to do is specifically buy... the... Ooh. You sell good stuff. Alright. So, ideally, I would buy one of each orb from her. That is not all of the orbs. Okay. Oh my god, am I gonna have to get even more dragons? Oh, no. They're disappearing once I buy them. Okay. Alright, so we buy all the orbs. The next thing we want to do is upgrade our relics, specifically at her shop. So... here we go. Okay, greased rings.
What will it be, dear?
And...
are you sure?
we are just going to upgrade it again. That's 1. That's 2.
Are you sure?
That's 3.
What will it be, dear?
That's 4. Okay, that is 4 upgrades for Deneb. So let me see here very carefully. After you've auctioned off each of the above creatures, the goal is to purchase at least one of each orb, specifically at Deneb's shop. Departing from her shop afterwards triggers a cutscene that leads to her joining. Don't do this yet. Okay, to unlock the Wicce class, we have to do the relic upgrades. Okay, leading from here, there should be another event. Okay. So, hopefully doing both of those things at the same time was enough for this to still work.
Don't stay away long. Deneb, dear, I find myself in a spot of trouble.
Mm-hmm.
I was hoping you might... no, but I wouldn't want to inconvenience you.
You started this. Finish what you meant to say.
Yes, go Deneb.
No. I'm not in the habit of imposing on others.
Uh-huh.
The one who spilt the brew should mop it up. Forget I said anything. Off with you now. Ta-ta!
You're just making me ask, so it becomes... okay. So... triggers a cutscene that leads to her joining... for Deneb... if you followed the previous steps, a cutscene will play after purchasing all the elemental orbs. Choose the option, No Let's Have It, and head to Vosk. Complete the battle with Deneb surviving, and Deneb will join. Okay, no, let's have it.
No, let's hear it. Perhaps I can help.
I wouldn't ask that much. It's a nuisance, really.
A nuisance? Tell me what it is, and I'll be the judge of that.
Mm-hmm.
I shouldn't want to be obliged to you, dear.
Oh my god, just
A young
tell
lady
me.
should never let herself feel obliged.
She's right about one thing. This is a nuisance.
Yes.
Cute but slow, this one. A girl likes a man with a strong, firm hand.
You should, speak to yourself more quietly.
Oh, my lips betray me.
Say what you have to say.
Yes,
Oh, I
go.
haven't upset him, have I? My dear little goose.
I heard that as well. Spit it out, would you?
Ahem. Yes, well, I am a witch, as you know. Witcher, witch, it's all the same.
The pointy hat rather gave it away.
Mm-hmm.
And as a witch, I find myself dabbling in a great deal of magic, always concocting something new.
Yes.
Trouble, most like.
But if it weren't for this meager shop, I'd scarce have enough money to eat.
The shop thrives. Perhaps she's a spendthrift.
There is that, yes. I needed someone to help me around the shop.
And you thought to ask
Uh-huh.
Oh, you have the war to deal with. I wouldn't think of troubling you with something so trivial.
Just what do you want, Deneb?
That's why I decided to make a servant.
Oh.
Make a servant?
Something I could manipulate with magic. A mindless golem.
Okay.
Clay golems are positively medieval, so I used a pumpkin instead.
Okay, so you're going for the pumpkin heads.
You made a golem out of a pumpkin? Well, where is it? I don't see any pumpkin golem.
Ooh, so quick to find fault. You may think I failed, but I never fail.
And what do you mean?
The animation went perfectly, but it was, after all, a pumpkin. And apparently, pumpkins make for poor servants.
Actually, in older ogre battle games, pumpkin heads can be absolutely insane fighters.
So it was a failure.
What was that?
I didn't say anything.
Mm-hmm.
You're sure? I wouldn't want to make me angry if I were you.
Back to the pumpkin.
They said I wasn't paying them enough. And they quit.
Oh my god.
Weren't paying them enough, but they're golems.
I pride myself on attention to detail. I needed proper servants, so I made them as lifelike as possible. I gave them wills of their own.
Oof, that is a really bad idea when making golems.
In other words, a failure.
I didn't catch that.
So, where are these pumpkin golems now?
Well, they tried to rob me, but I am an accomplished spellcaster. I taught them a lesson they won't forget, and they fled screaming from my shop.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly how many are we talking about?
I lost count. I have been known to get a little carried away.
Of course.
Where are they?
Well, that's just the trouble. They were quite intent on being paid, you see. They're ransacking the village for coin.
Oh my god, Deneb!
This is starting to sound like more than a nuisance.
You see, I can't help but feel partly responsible.
Oh, partly, huh?
Partly? So why haven't you done anything about it?
They're in a frenzy. I can't handle them alone.
Why do I get the feeling she's enjoying this?
Oh, she definitely
Never.
is.
But I do need your help, dear.
Stay out of my thoughts, if you don't mind. So, wait. All this was to ask me to help you exterminate some pumpkins?
Yep.
Yes, I suppose it was. I'd be ever so grateful.
Are you going to tell me where they are?
Oh, yes. Their leader called herself Pumpkin, a thick-rinded, particularly insolent creature. She said she wanted to become human.
Okay.
Why would she want to do that?
Oh, I said something to the effect that only humans were paid for their labor.
Oh, god damn it, Deneb!
Pumpkin must have taken that to heart. Or to seed. Seeds. Whatever.
I'm starting to feel sorry for the pumpkins.
Come again?
I said I feel sorry for the pumpkins.
No sympathy for poor Deneb. I feel a tear running down my cheek.
You're just a
Getting
manipulative
old.
loser. But you're a fun
When
manipulative
Pumpkin
loser.
asked me how she could become human, I told her some relic of the Dragon Lords might make it possible.
Uh-huh.
I don't believe this.
Come again?
Then they're headed for the Palace of the Dead.
Precisely! I will accompany you, of course. I wouldn't think of asking you to go alone.
Really?
I will have to close the shop, but it should be worth it for our romantic getaway.
That is not what's going on
Golems weren't
here.
enough.
Alright, Deneb has joined as a guest. So, important thing first, we want to turn off our enemies only at 1 health, and we want to head to Vosk. Actually, let's stop on the way to Vosk in order to save. Because I have to win this with Deneb alive. Okay. So, let's see how bad it is here. Oh. Oh, dear God. She made herself a human. Of course she did. Alright. Pumpkin bombs. Medium attack that deals heavy piercing fire over a wide area, sacrificing the user. Yeah, that's going to hurt. Alright, fair enough. Let the battles begin. AI off. I can make it work.
They're everywhere.
Oh, don't look so grim. Take down Pumpkin and the rest should go quietly.
Which one's Pumpkin? They all look the same.
Pumpkin! Pumpkin! You can come out now. Mummy's not upset with you anymore.
Nothing.
That's strange. I wonder where she's gone.
They seem docile enough now. Maybe we can simply ask them to come back.
Huh. It's worth a try. Pumpkin! Pumpkin! Mummy's brought you your allowance.
You are a freak, Deneb.
Still not biting.
Kind of like it.
Pumpkin doesn't want allowance. Pumpkin wants real monies.
Uh-oh.
She's here.
I told you, Pumpkin. Only people get paid to work. That's my position, and I'm sticking to it.
Your life would be a lot easier if you just stopped going to
She's
that.
nothing if not stubborn.
But Pumpkin is a people.
Uh-oh.
How is this possible?
This isn't funny, Pumpkin. If you mean to challenge me, you're in for a rude awakening. I don't know what sort of glamour this is, but get rid of it this instant.
Pumpkin could do that. But Pumpkin thinks you will be sorry.
I've been patient, but enough is enough. We'll see how insolent you are when you're baking in a pie dish. Come, Deneb. Let us show her who she's up against.
How did I get myself into this?
To be fair, I have worked very, very hard to get into this. Luckily, I have an unbelievably powerful force of enemies and monsters. My necromancers in particular, and my lich, are alarmingly powerful. We just want to make sure we get close enough to kill Deneb without letting... Or to kill Pumpkin without letting Deneb get hurt. Okay, there is our necromancer. We could paradigm shift on the battle chicken. Such bullshit that that move can miss. I mean, holy crap. Alright, Pumpkin, time to move in. Rudlum. Judgment can at least do a fair bit of damage. The only problem with Witches is that they have very, very low speed. Or RT, since speed isn't even really a thing in this game. But I do have my annihilation spells. Nicely done, Benedict. Alright, go, my battle chicken. Oh wait, no, you're my hippogriff. You are my battle chicken. Go, my battle chicken. Not bad. Okay. We are doing pretty good so far. Interesting. The pumpkin heads are actually using weapons. Okay. Cannabis. Move in. Warlock. It is time for judgment. Alright, screw it. Time for Starfall. Where can I hit the most enemies at once? Not really anywhere. Okay. There we go. Now we got a paradigm shift. Benedict, it is time. Teleport up. And you actually get a turn pretty soon. Hold on. If you teleport yourself... Nah. Let's go for Diablo's Spite. Damn, now that is a spell. I'm a little worried that there might be some trickery to this level. Alright. Enemies 1 health. Stun breath. Let's take them out. Okay, no. That was enough to clear the level. Which should mean that I get to recruit Deneb with her Wicce class. Which is gonna be really cool.
Aw, just when Pumpkin was finally a people. Pumpkin only wanted to be treated like everybody else.
Why not give her a second chance, Deneb? The village isn't too badly damaged, really.
Spare the rod, spoil the pumpkin, Deneb.
I don't think that's the saying.
You said yourself that you needed someone to help out. If you leave Pumpkin to tend the shop, you could even, well, you could even come with us.
That sounds like a proposal.
What do you say, Pumpkin?
How rude.
Pumpkin will get paid? And others too?
please, for the love of God, just say you'll pay them.
I am the shop's proprietress, so I'll need a fair split of the profits. Say 70%?
Ugh, splitting hairs more like.
True. A proprietress deserves her share. Still, 20%.
That's less than she offered.
Not shy, is she?
50%.
30.
40, and that's my final offer.
35.
What have I started?
Oh
To have the
no.
last word, eh? Fine, 35, but you'll pay the others out of your end.
Deal.
Alright, we have successfully
And don't forget who
conjured
your master is.
a sapient pumpkin golem and employed it and its fellows to run a shop for a witch. While we have recruited Deneb the Wicce, don't you dare make the mistake of calling me a witch. And they can use all sorts of stuff. I don't actually know why I wanted this, but the important thing is that we have it. Which means that I have now, at long last, achieved things. Patrons are served by Pumpkin, a mistress even more beautiful than Deneb herself. She peddles her wares as she travels her land. Alright, so Pumpkin's store is now its own thing. I have spent 2 days getting through the Palace of the Dead and doing all of this Deneb stuff, and it is finally done. So thank you all so much for watching. We are rapidly closing in on the end of this game, and I will see you all on the next one.